What up in this John? It's your boy IBSKELSO coming back with another MX Bikes banger. Now, before you adjust your phone brightness or change your monitor settings, yes, I am black and we're playing a dirt bike game. Now today we're going to be on aerial test track, and this is me kind of seeing where I fit in the food chain for 2024 Supercross season coming up. I gotta say, I've done a lot of practice and I have seen so much improvement in myself inside of Supercross. So today we're just gonna see if like that can be transferred over into test track, and I have done a good amount of laps on here. I've hosted daddies on here servers, so it's about literally working on the craft and kind of just talking about my progress in general and seeing if I can run a decent okay lap on here. I'm not trying to look for Mach 10, but let's get active, right? Let's work on our craft. Let's work on seat bouncing. Let's work on scrubbing. Let's work on whoops, you know, a lot of things. Now, shout out to Panda for this. He sent me a link to a Twisted Development kind of race, like it was an open qualifier. So it had 450s, 350s, 250s in there. It was for Houston round 4, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I was so happy with my progress. So the cutoff was a 57 something. I ran a 56.7, all right? I ran a 56.7, and I'm not gonna lie, I was happy, dude. Like, I did it on stream. If you guys haven't checked that out, oh my goodness, man, it was pretty sick, dude. I was super excited with my progress. The biggest thing was like I actually put down a qualifying lap. So me being able to actually run a decent lap on top of that, I was a whole second ahead of the cutoff. And I think Panda ran like a 52. So I was like, okay, if he's running a 52, obviously, you know, let him have that. Let's focus on me. And honestly, I started at like a 59, a 58, like everything, man, during practice, and I was just pushing for it, and I got that 56, dude. Man, I was so happy. But it was the small things like that is what gets me like so excited for the future for this game, for me. And yeah, I just got to keep eating those little victories. But yeah, anyway, we got into heat 1. I think the biggest thing I need to work on is my starts. I don't think my start was bad. I think the biggest thing was the people around me. So like I didn't get out front, but I had a good spot, but I got taken out. So I was like, okay, tracking. And then I got taken out again, and then again, and then again. And it's just like, you know, like I can't win. There's nothing for me here right now that's gonna get me through the track. So I had to accept my fate, and once I accepted my fate, it was kind of over. I had to like pull back through the pack. But before that, all the 450s were out ahead, and yeah, everybody that was on a 250 was pretty darn consistent. So I ended up getting 15th place, but man, did 15th place look so good on me, man. I was happy with my progress more than anything. I actually stayed up on the bike like a lot. Like I maybe might have crashed on myself once, maybe twice, you know, but literally falling to other people a lot of times. So my own progress, I was moving and grooving, and I think it was only like a 5-minute +2, right? So that was not bad. I actually did really good. 15th place. I stayed consistent laps, and then we got to the LCQ. Man, same thing happened, dude. Just get taken out, and literally like started from 4th all the way down to like last place, and I had to fight from the pack again. Now I got 8th place in LCQ. Could I have gotten closer to a 4th to try to make the main? Absolutely. I feel like it was definitely just the starts like that was killing me, because I was really consistent, like I said, the whole time, but I was so far back that there was no way of me coming back. So I was like, fair enough, you know what I'm saying? But I was super excited with it. I was happy. I was chilling like a villain. And yeah, honestly, I'm excited for whenever they make another one of those. So Twisted Development, thank you so much, and shout out to y'all if anybody's watching this. That was actually an amazing time, and you guys have a really great rider over there. Panda's a really great guy. So yeah, we're just gonna spin back on these laps, come back to, you know, talking you guys' ears off about that to end on this track. Now I want to take that right side. I know you guys can see my ghost. He's been taking the right side. I literally just been looking at the left side since I've been talking, but it hasn't been bad. I know that's the faster line, so you can do like it's like a double or whatever you're doing off the Dragon's back to a triple or a single out. I'll get it here in a second. But yeah, I'm super excited for what's to come. I feel like right now I wouldn't even be able to run these laps as I am when I first started on Anaheim. So I'm just trying to document all my progress right now, so I can look back like as the season starts and as it goes down to be like, man, this is where I started and this is where I'm at, and I'm so excited about that. So I'm super excited for amateurs for sure. It's gonna be a fun time. I definitely don't think I'll fit in the 250 qualifiers, but I'm very very excited to see what's to come for that. But yeah, I've been working on my scrubs. I've been trying to work on my scrubs, like scrubbing like that, and then I'm working on my seat bouncing. So I think the biggest thing for me is what I was confused about is I'm confused whether I was confused about what's a scrub and what's a seat bounce. Now, shout out to Reaper Doc. I will give him that amazing clout. He like explained it perfectly, like in a video, to where it was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, oh, where to? But I was like, okay, bet. Tracking what you're putting down, the seat bounce is in the air, so it's at your highest peak, like right here. You're gonna seat bounce, and that's what's gonna get you over it. And that's also what's helped if you're coming up. I don't know how to explain it. Not necessarily coming up short, but almost coming up short. You're gonna seat bounce, and this is what's gonna bring the bike to you. And I was like, okay, bet. So I thought about that, and then I was like, all right, well, what's the difference to that and a scrub? See, seat bounce, and you bring the bike up closer to you. But like, obviously, I didn't get the oomph on it. But what's a scrub is right here off the face of the jump is you scrubbing to stay lower. And I'm like, oh, dude, so you want to give it, as he would say, give it the beans. You want to give it more beans than anything, and that way when you scrub, you're actually getting a lot of power, but you're staying low, so it helps out. So that's what I've been practicing on, is actually putting more power to the bike and then scrubbing, and it's been working out. Yeah, like I said, I just need more practice on this track, and I feel like I'm like messing up in the whoops a lot. But once again, I feel like as I talk, the more I talk is the more like I mess up a little bit. But let's go. Oh, man. I would have actually downsided that perfectly, would have been pretty okay. But I'm at a 106. I have a 103 in me. I did run it before. It's about being consistent on that 103. I think that's the biggest thing. Should I give recommendations on if you guys wanted to seat bounce practice and scrub? I like Anaheim 1. Anaheim 1's a cookie cutter track. I'll also pick Tampa. Tampa's a really fun track for me. Man, what else? I think it's like Glendale's very hard for me to understand, but that like triple into that seat, into that table is insane. You know, I still struggle with it, but I want to get that done. So hopefully here soon we'll figure that out and get that rolling. But now let's kind of focus up, I guess, real quick. I feel like in the second half of this track, as I've been like trying to go for bigger lines, which I should have went for the triple. I haven't really went for anything crazy yet. I've been trying to get back into the groove, only because kind of a little still warming up, nothing too crazy. But it's like some parts of this track I'm really good at, and then some I'm not, you know. So I guess I should have been going to the other track. I really do want to give you guys that kind of show, because I feel like I'm not super terrible at the other side, but I want to be able to get this one down before I even move over. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's not bad, man. Like I said, you focus up just a bit. I feel like being a content creator and me talking is like throwing off my my concentration, and I still always need practice. Like the more I feel comfortable at the game, the talking would work. And dang, I messed up in these whoops. Gosh, I was actually really close to my ghost right there. Probably could have been running a heater, and I can't get back on the track. Okay, let's just go again. Let's go again. Let's just go again, dude. Man, thank you guys so much for hearing me ramble on. Thank you guys for almost 3,700 subs. I can't thank you guys enough. It's like I really don't know what I do to keep you guys coming back, but hey, guess I must be doing something right. I know I can hit this triple on, and I'm just not getting the right oomph. But all right, repetition. And then also, this is my Kawasaki. Link will be down in the description below if you guys want to watch the video to the setup. I know I changed the sound mod. I said that a couple days ago. I've been getting some people asking me what sound mod that is. It's a 1110. You have to go inside their Discord. You'll possibly post their Discord down there. That way you can find it for yourself. It's not that hard to download. I just put the files in there. But okay, I like that. I think I'll stick with a 106 for now. Let's go to the other side. Go to the other side. Okay, let's not start like that though. let's pick that back up. But I'm excited. I shouldn't say I keep saying excited, but this aerial test track for me has been a really great improvement, especially around my like Supercross to kind of see what's to come. And it makes me wonder, like, if this is like the track, not necessarily all track layouts are going to be like this, but if this is what like the rough is, what the what the template is. And I also heard that they're not going to do dragons backs, or I heard it was like a thing to where it's like too dangerous. So if that's the truth, I'm very, very curious of what's going to go on there. I don't have much practice on this one, so give me a second. This is all raw footage. I want you guys to see that I'm not trying to like jib you. I don't really ride on this track a lot, so I'm gonna show you that like I'm always working in progress. And I think that's what these videos are all about. I'll say it again. It's just like my own progress into Supercross. So hopefully you guys aren't looking for like a pro rider, but just see how I honestly tackle these tracks myself, because you guys might learn something to be like, you know, like, okay, this is where IBSKELSO started, and then this is where he's ending. So it's like you can see, like, as I continue on, I'll pick up the track more and more, and I'll try not to hit the same like mistake before. Sometimes it happens because like I get sidetracked, but for the most part, that's what I try to do. Like right there, I wasn't gonna try to seat bounce that again or do anything fancy. This doesn't need it to be, but keep going, man. Keep going. Now, a lot of people say, why don't you try out the Fantic, the Honda, the 450s? And I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest with you. I shouldn't say I'm not that skilled or crafted at this game yet to keep switching bikes and be like, you know, I can ride anything, because I want to feel comfortable on one bike. That's where seat bounce needed to be. I don't know if you guys seen it. But I need to feel comfortable on one bike, and then like literally know that I can run heaters on this bike, instead of thinking like, man, I don't feel like I can master one bike, or like I'm comfortable to say that, you know. So I need to know that I can do that before I want to literally start going on other bikes. Like, and especially 450s. Like, why focus on 450s? Why focus on 450s right now if I know I'm trying to go for aerial 250 like amateurs, you know? Like, I need all the practice I can get. That way I can feel super comfortable, because if I can't get around these laps, if I can't run 3 consistent laps around this track, which I can't yet, or any other track, then I'm not doing justice. Like, I'm not at my best. I feel like I'm not ready to switch to a different bike and or try something different, and I don't think I'm going to be able to be anywhere close to getting to the main. So I want to continue that practice, and that's what we're going to do, baby. That's what we're going to do. Keep driving, man. Hopefully you guys are not bored yet. Hopefully I'm giving you enough entertainment, I guess. I don't know. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for the support on my video yesterday, though. On Sandland by the boy Husky. W track, dude. I honestly enjoyed it. See, that right there, I probably should have scrubbed, because it was like a shallow triple. And I believe we can get the triple out with a seat bounce. Yep. And triple in with a scrubber-rooney. Scrubber-rooney, not too much of it. That wasn't really scrub. Get that height. One out. Triple. Seat bounce. Onto here with a single out. See? Hold on. Maybe I should just talk about the track. Hold up. That might work, guys. If I talk about the track, we might get a little better. Oh, man. You guys are awesome, dude. I feel like you guys motivate me a lot every day I get on this game. Like, little do you know, you motivate me to always do a little bit better, because I never want to give you guys like bad content. And I think that's why for the longest time I didn't really pull out any Supercross content, because I wasn't focused on it, and I knew I sucked at it really bad. So I was like, this is just gonna be bad content. It's gonna be like a fall fest, to where I really don't understand it. I really don't know how to like conquer it. So why would I show you anything like that, you know? And yeah, but now I'm happy to show you Supercross content. I can't like get away from Supercross content right now. It's fun to learn. It's fun to learn, fun to do. All right, that was a seat bounce. I probably could have given more beans, maybe shifted up to second. I mean third. I feel like I'm staying in second a lot when I could be going to third for some jumps. So we'll focus on that. We'll work on that. Let's go third here, like third around the corner. Get that torque, scrubby-rooney. Scrubber-rooney. Not really scrub. Just going for it though. And then I think that was a bad angle for me to hit this table. But yeah, it's just you guys motivated me to actually really want to do this Supercross stuff, and I'm happy with everything that I've gotten into, because it makes me want to do more, and it pays off, like, your progress. So within the span of 2 weeks, literally starting from Anaheim 1 to now, I have seen so much improvement. I don't think Anaheim 1 I was even able to get halfway through the track without really messing up. Now I can run at least 2 consistent laps before I get too greedy. And that's another thing. I get really greedy on this track, on this game at times, to where it's like, okay, I'm rocking and rolling. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I'm gonna give it a little bit more, and then that's what's messing me up. I need to like stay on my own game and not do anything like that. So, okay, that's the line. That's the line. Let's go. Let's go. This is a shallow one. That's the shallow. That's the shallow triple. There we go. Sorry, I'm not talking. I was low-key focusing up. Low-key focusing up. That's perfect. That's perfect. I like that. That was actually a good lap. That was a really good lap. Holy cow. Good thing it didn't count though, right? Cameras are off. Cameras are off. They were busy on this track over here. Let's go back. And also, if you guys are still tuning in, that means you guys are just kind of fiending for some Supercross practice, kind of trying to learn what I'm trying to do. And thank you guys so much. If you guys have not hit that like button and subscribe button, go stupid, man. Thank you guys so much for the support. It means a lot, like literally a lot. And yeah, we're pushing for 37. We're on that road to 4K, dude. There we go. That's a way better. And we'll get that triple on with a dang it. Okay, I feel like I just need to rail that berm a little bit more and I need to be more stable. Like I feel like I'm rushing it when I just need to take my time on that. Okay, go over. Just take my time on it, and I think we'll be just fine. So we'll come back around. Let's do one more lap, and then we'll talk about you know, closing up shop. How about that? And for that, let's just go ahead and skip this whole section real quick. Let's get active. All right, let's get active. And then I'll let you guys go and have a great day. I do apologize for if you guys are thinking this is annoying or boring, but like I said, this is just progress. This is something for me to look back on, and hopefully you guys to look back on and be like, man, this is where he was. And then maybe if I run this track again in 3 weeks, it's like, man, this is what he looked at 3 weeks before this, and this is what he's doing now, you know? And I'll take that run through the whoops. I'm not worried about the whoops. Worried about this section right here. Getting that triple in with a seat bounce. I got it, but I did not have enough to get for the other one. So I'll take it with a grain of salt. Honestly, guys, I think that's going to be the video. Appreciate you guys so much. I was going to give you guys another one, but hey, we'll work on it. So other than that, it's your boy IBSKELSO, and thank you guys so much for the support. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Bye.